Hey guys, this is Black Nine. Yeah, this is what if Deku has a novel is immortal. So yeah, and now the intro. So bye. So we begin in a scene of Deku just handing over his knife or just box cutter. So yeah, and now we continue the story. 10 years pass. Deku was living in the streets. He's still living in the streets because I don't know, because he killed some guys. I don't know, 50 or I don't know, yeah, 50 people. He killed 50 people around the I don't know, city. And one time, Deku just saw a hero just defeating a villain that easily, and Deku was confused about this. He was confused about why the heck heroes win and the villains lose. I'm so confused about this. I am confused. Why the heck they have heroes winning, but the villains always lose? I just want it to change. And Deku just walk away and he just ignores the hero and the hero just look at Deku and Deku just ignores the hero and the hero just was running to Deku and Deku just ignores that and the hero just grabbed Deku's shirt or just shoulder and the hero said, "Why are you just watching me?" And Deku just ignores that and he just said, "Leave me alone." And the hero just said, "Tell me, please." And Deku was mad and he pulled out a knife and he just stabbed the hero in public. And some of the civilians saw it and Deku just saw all of them and they were scared of Deku and Deku just ignores that and Deku just walks away and the people around him just call the police and the police are coming to Deku and they just pull out their guns and said just put your hands up and Deku just ignores that and one of the police officers just shoots Deku's shoulder and Deku just ignores that and the police said it again and Deku just ignores that again and the police officer just shoots Deku's leg and Deku just fall down and he didn't do nothing and the police officers are coming to Deku and they are trying to take on arrest Deku but Deku just killed all the police officers around them so yeah and Deku just felt nothing. He just doesn't have nothing in him. He just have nothing to do or just nothing to hope or something like that. And Deku just walks away. He just saw some police bodies or just blood. He just saw it in his hands. He just ignores that. He just shuts everything down. Doesn't care everything. He lost hope. He knows that. Because he just tries to kill himself in those, I know, he was 10 years old, so yeah. He tried to kill himself by just slitting his throat, and yeah. And he didn't die, and Deku just woke up and he just felt nothing. It felt something like he's nearly I don't know, nearly death or a zombie or something like that, and yeah. And Deku just ignores that and just said, "Fine, I will keep on living." And that happens, and he was a kid, so yeah. He was 10 years old, so yeah. And now the story, so yeah. We need to continue the story. And Deku was walking. He was tired. He was felt tired in himself, so yeah. And Deku just fell asleep, and he just saw a black suit man just near Deku, and Deku just said, "Leave me alone." And the black suit man just said, "You want help?" And Deku just said no. And the black suit man just said fine. And the black suit man just leave. And Deku just opened his eyes and he just saw the black suit man just leaving. And Deku just walks away too, and he just he's going to another city to live, or just to kill people, or just kill people for boredom, or just felt something, or just something like that. One day passed. Deku just is in the new city. Just was, I don't know, just sitting down and just watching people go to their business or something like that, or just going to their house and go cook food. And Deku just saw two girls going to a alley, and one guy is following the girls, and Deku just was was confused about this, and he just followed the guy, and the guy just threatens to the girls to where's a nearest building, or just a hero's I know building, and yeah. And Deku was a little mad. He just think this guy doesn't deserve to live, and and Deku just walks to the person, and the person just hits Deku, and Deku was bleeding, and two the girls were screaming, and the guy just tells the girls to stop screaming, and Deku just laughed. Really, really, you tried to kill me. You tried to kill me right here. Oh wow, surprising. I never seen a hero just did that to me. Ah, you don't deserve to live. And the guy just looked at the kid, and the guy just felt something in his stomach, and Deku just used the knife to pierce the knife to him, and he was touching Deku, and he tries to, I don't know, crush Deku, and Deku said, it's so funny you trying to kill me. You know, I can't die. I will never die." And the guy was confused about this, but Deku just stabbed the guy's throat, and he just, I don't know, slit his throat, and the guy was covering his, I don't know, throat, and blood is splutting down, and the two girls were shocked about this, and Deku just said, "You don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to become a hero." And Deku just looked at both of the girls, and Deku just point his knife to the girls, and just said, "Don't talk, don't tell no one. Don't tell the police, please." And Deku just leave, and two of the girls just were shocked about this. They were just in horror, and one of the guys just saw two of the girls just were crying, and they just saw a body, I know, just a dead body, and the guy was shocked about this. He didn't do nothing. He was standing there just watching this, and that guy just killed the guy. And the guy just was mad at himself, and he just called the police, and he just told the police the girls didn't do this. A guy just wearing red, just he was wearing red, and Deku was wearing. He's talking about Deku, so yeah, Deku has a red clothes or something like that, and yeah, and the police just listened to Kirishima, and yeah, that's it, guys. If you like this, subscribe. If you don't, and yeah, guys, I'm really sorry if you weird. It's weird. It's weird. Just finally, I'm weird. Finally, I'm back to normal. God, trust me. It's horror. Trust me. And then my bunny's standing there just watching me, just recording myself. She's probably scared of my acting. Yeah, she's kind of true. She always just come to me and just she was scared or something like that. And yeah, and the next one's going to be the Godzilla one, or no, what the heck? I'm confused. But yeah, the next one's going to be the Godzilla, and the next one is going to be the truly evil one. So yeah, and that's all. So yeah, so you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.